Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It has been a hot minute, but I'm really excited to get back into this. There is a lot that has changed over the past, I think, 4 or 5 years, but I'm excited to be back and to relaunch this channel and kind of take you back into my life. And we're just gonna kind of like chit chat over that while I do my makeup for basically the first time in quarantine. I think I've maybe done my, since March 2020, I maybe have done my makeup 2 or 3 times. I'm not even kidding you. So I think the last time I did it was November, October. So it has been a hot minute. We'll see how bad, good this ends up, but we're in this journey together, and let's get started. So I've already washed my face, moisturized, eye cream, all that good stuff, and we're gonna start with primer. I have like a lot of products in front of me. I'm currently in my living room. This is my apartment, by the way, so we can also do like an apartment tour if that's of interest. I think I'm gonna start out with the Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Primer. It just looks like this. It's kind of similar to the Tarte Smoothing Timeless Primer. It also comes in a similar like little container like this, but I actually bought it and I ended up returning it. I just thought that this was a really good dupe for it, and it didn't really do all that much. It didn't live up to the hype for me, so I think that this Catrice one is a really, really good smoothing primer. So now that that's on, we're gonna see if this foundation even matches me. I think I'm basically the palest I have ever been. Really haven't seen the sun lately. So I'm gonna try out this Laura Mercier Silk Cream Oil-Free Photo Edition Foundation in the shade Rose Ivory. It is hella pale. So I haven't done my makeup in so long that I had to throw out my beauty blender. I think it wasn't a beauty blender. It was I need to be careful of this turtleneck. White turtleneck might have not been the move today. But yeah, my Real Techniques beauty sponge was just getting dusty. So I had to throw it out and just have not bought another one, but it's going on really, really nicely with this brush. This is from the Jaclyn Hill line with Morphe. It's the JH03. I really was not a foundation brush girl until I got my hands on this. It really, really puts on your foundation so nicely. It feels like very, very flawless. Okay, I'm gonna try the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is not the hydrating formula, it's just the regular one. I've had this for a while, but it has always been too pale for me to use. That's pretty stark white. We're just gonna be patting this in with my finger, since we are living that no beauty blender life. Oh my god, I'm looking at myself. It is really, really light. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Oh my god, I can't get over this concealer. I've seldom bought new products over the past year because like I'm not using it. I've been buying a lot of skincare, so I think maybe if it's of interest, I will be doing like videos on my skincare favorites. I have some video ideas, but like definitely let me know as we're kind of restarting. If you want to see more like lifestyle stuff, fashion stuff. I live near the New York City area, so if that's like of interest, even though we're in the midst of quarantina, I can try to figure out something fun. Now that my under eyes are just really stark white, I think I'm just gonna go back in with my foundation brush and just try to blend that in a little bit because that is so harsh. So yeah, basically I'm in an apartment by myself, which was a big move for me in 2020. And this is a little trick that I have done since my teenage years. I take a little bit of powder on my finger, and in those little fine lines that I have, I just have them underneath my eyes, I press powder right in there so that my concealer doesn't crease. I know a lot of people say like, oh, the camo doesn't crease. I don't care what concealer it is. It creases in those fine lines that I have. I don't care. Also, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I really love this powder. I'm taking it with a Sigma F40 brush and just patting that all over the skin. Okay, let's bring some life back to my face with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite, has been for a really, really, really long time. Getting my forehead just to look like maybe I have gotten a little bit of sun this winter, which I have not even close. We're gonna do a little bit of like a soft pink blush moment. This is the Flower Pot's powder blush in Wild Rose. On like, because again, it's snowing like crazy today. I really love like a really soft pink blush moment when it's like super cold outside and it looks like you just like, you know, just like walked in from the cold. Let's do some highlighter. This is the Jaclyn highlighter palette, and I really am just obsessed. Ooh, sorry, that was big mirror moment. Obsessed with this lighter shade Gleam up here. So I'm gonna take Morphe M510, gonna take that Gleam color and just have a bit of a glowy moment over here. Oh, it's so pretty. I forget how pretty it is. I mean, I really like, I haven't applied highlighter in so long. Oh, it's so pretty. This highlight is just, it's just so perfect with my really pale skin right now. It just looks so icy, but in the best way. I know usually like you don't want a highlighter to be like super icy, but it is, and it just like hits. Oh, so nice. Oh my god, I love it. Now let's do brows. Since I have really thick brows as is, I usually just take some Benefit Gimme Brow. Even though my brows are a mess, please excuse them. I really should have cleaned them up before I got on camera, but I did not, so please forgive me. So for eyeshadow, I was gonna do like a moment with the Jaclyn Hill palettes, number 1 and number 2, but I have some new products from Kylie Cosmetics. I've never used Kylie's eyeshadow formula. I've heard really good things. This is like a little holiday palette that she came out with. There's 2 of them, so that one was more like purpley and icy, and this one is more like golden and brown. And then I also have, again, never tried the eyeshadow formula from KKW Beauty, but have heard really good things, and this is just a really, really, really pretty neutrals palette. Now I'm putting on Milani eyeshadow primer just to prime the lids. I'm taking my favorite blending brush, even though I have a multitude to choose from. I really love, I can't even read what this brush is anymore. There's no lettering left on it. E40 by Sigma, I think. I'm gonna start out with the KKW Beauty palette that I just showed you. I also love the holographic packaging. It's so cute and like simple, but I love it. I'm not sure what this palette is called, to be perfectly honest, but it came in a little set with like, I think it was like Kim's Favorites or something like that. So I'm going to start out with this tan color right here, and we're going to start by popping that in the crease. It actually blends out really nicely. I am pleasantly surprised. Quick little life update on me. So yeah, I'm like in the New York City area. I have my own apartment. I graduated from college. The last time I was filming videos, I was a sophomore in college. So graduated, I have a job now, and I'm just kind of looking to restart this thing. I think I've been really looking for like a creative outlet, and I know YouTube always really gave that to me. It's just with college and focusing on academic success and having a social life and getting internships and focusing on, you know, romantic relationships and everything in between. There's just a lot going on, and I think I was just learning how to be an adult, and unfortunately, like, YouTube just didn't fit in. So I hope you'll forgive me, and hopefully we can bring new friends onto the channel and just like restart this whole thing. I now have an Instagram. That's really exciting. Okay, I think I'm gonna pop into the Kylie palette. I'm a little nervous. These metallics look a little, I don't know, they just don't look properly pressed, if I'm being honest. I also don't know what this palette is called, but I'm gonna start with the shade Gold Bells. I'm not sure if I should just use my finger. I guess I'll start with a brush and we will just kind of see what happens. Okay, I'm not like mad at it per se. I do wish there was like a little bit more pigment on it. Like, it's a lot of shimmer. I think I was hoping there would be like, it's taking some work to like build it up, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to dare to go into the shade Hot Apple Cider. I don't know why it's called that because it doesn't really look like hot apple cider at all, but we're gonna go for it. Okay, this one's definitely much more glittery. Okay, very glittery. Very, very, very glittery. Okay, okay. I guess we're having a glittery moment today. That's fine. I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not like, I just feel like the application of this particular shadow is a little patchy. Yeah, it's a little patchy. I think we need to darken up our matte colors, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a Morphe M433. I'm gonna take, ooh, okay. Just so you know, with these shadows, I feel obligated to say there's a bit of kick up in the pan. So I think this is the shade Dune here, and the shade that I used earlier was Mineral, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading that right. No, sorry, I think this is Suede, and then Dune is the darker color. This is not good. I'm gonna call patchy shadow on this. This is a really, really patchy shadow. This is not blending nearly as well as the Dune shade. This is taking a lot of effort to kind of get to a place that's good. I'm not exactly loving it. Yeah, definitely a patchier one with Dune. That's unfortunate. And I want to do like an eyeliner moment a little bit with the shade Dune and just kind of focus that a little bit on the outer corner. And then we're definitely, because of it, I've been doing like a lot of blending, we're definitely gonna have to go in back in with our lid shade. I also do want to note that we did have some fallout from the, I think especially the glitter shade in that Kylie palette. So maybe, you know, now knowing that, I would probably do my eyes before I do my foundation next time if I'm using these shadows. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that Suede shade from the KKW Beauty palette and just try to blend things out a bit. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with where this is kind of turning out to be. I have to be honest, it's a cute moment. I'm a little disappointed with the Kylie foiled shadows, but maybe there's a better way to be applying them. I'm definitely open to receiving that feedback. So let's just quickly highlight the brow bone. I'm gonna take this lightest matte color from this KKW Beauty palette, just pop that on the brow bone. And I think I'm gonna go back in with that Jaclyn highlighter palette. I think I'm gonna take the color Iced and pop that in my inner corner. That is a popping inner corner highlight. I might also just lightly dust it on the brow bone just to bring a little bit more life to it. I also might take it a little bit onto the lid just to, I think it just does a lot to open up your eyes. And then let's move on to mascara. I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This is just my favorite mascara of all time right now. I think this is just the best mascara at separating your lashes and giving you length, and really crushing those clumps. What I look for in a mascara, I feel like, is pretty different. A lot of people look for like length and volume, but I'm really looking for something to curl my lashes upwards and hold that curl because my eyelashes are really, really straight, and something to separate them so they don't all clump together and they just look like naturally fanned out and yeah, just not clumped together. I'm gonna hit my lower lashes too. And what I really like about this formula specifically is it's water resistant. It's not waterproof, but I think it just helps hold the curl that much more. And also a little trick I like to do with my eyelashes is I put Aquaphor on them every night. Call me crazy, but I think it makes them that much like thicker and just healthier. I could be totally wrong. A dermatologist could be watching this and be like, bitch, you're crazy. Definitely could be, but I've been doing it since high school and I think it works. So to top this look off, I'm gonna use one of Kylie's high glosses. I have heard great things and I've never used it, and this was like a little holiday kit. This is in the shade Slept On. Okay. And we're just gonna, ooh, I thought there was gonna be more pigment in that, but I'm not mad at the color. Definitely has like a little bit of a smell to it. It's like kind of like a sweet, like cupcakey smell. So I'm not mad at it, but it's a little bit more fragrant than I would have liked. I definitely was expecting more of like a pink from this, but again, I think it's really, really pretty. And I have to say this lip gloss formula is so buttery smooth on the lips. Again, this is like a first impression, never used it before, so I probably should have set my face before I put on lip gloss. I always do that, but this is my first time putting on makeup in a really long time, so forgive me for this. I guess I'll just try to avoid my lips. I gave up at the end. So I think we have our finished product. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I mean, for the first time doing makeup since the fall, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I really am very excited to restart this channel and just see where this journey takes us. So let me know in the comments what videos you want to see. I know it's been a hot minute. If you just want to like get to know each other again, let's do it. If you don't want me to like tell you the lowdown on products, let's do it. I'm so open to whatever you guys want to see, so definitely stick around for the journey. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.